Super Mario Bros. Wonder is just fantastic, wonderful, pun intended. You should totally pick it up. I highly recommend it. There's just so much creativity in this game that I haven't seen in a 2D Mario game for quite a while, and I've been thoroughly impressed. So I just want to give some of my basic early impressions and stuff like that. This video, I also want to hear what you guys think, so let's just start with the positives. Badges are awesome. That was just such a wonderful idea. It's crazy to see something like this in a 2D Mario game, you know, that's been just sticking to its formula for, what, well over 35 years now? So, just adds so much creativity to the levels. I really like the stages where it's just learning the badge and you play through it. I'm not going to get into major spoilers, this is just going to be early stuff, so if you want no spoilers, you can skip this. I wholeheartedly recommend the game, but I just want to give some thoughts for about the first one worlds, maybe-ish. So they have like the dolphin kick, and then the upwards wall jump. Those are fantastic. I personally like using the starting with the super mushroom, because I'm not super good, so when I die, I like having a little bit of a boost, so that next item box, if I survive with the super mushroom, it'll give me a better power-up. And also the exclamation mark bricks. Those are fantastic. I don't know who it was who had the idea to add those to the game, but such a great idea and adds so much fun and makes the courses a little bit easier. Just, you see those and it's like, oh, that's neat. I'm happy this is something that they added. Also, difficult stages, like at the very beginning in like the first world, you can go to a corner and there's a stage that has like a 4-star difficulty, and I'm like, they're giving me difficult stages at the beginning of the game that's optional? That's awesome. I don't want to just like, you know, sometimes it's fun to try something really difficult even if you're still just getting the hang of the game. That's a great thing they added. And just some of these stages feel like they're Mario Maker levels. I've played my fair share of Mario Maker, and I feel like they're using a lot of those tactics they saw players of that game use, such as riding on the backs of normally dangerous enemies through a level, where that's the only way, or picking up shells and throwing them upwards in different directions, especially also with the bubble power-up, throwing something you can jump on top of. That feels right out of Mario Maker. I'd like to see them make another one using these power-ups from this game. Enemy variety is also awesome. There's so many different unique enemies. Like, I'll see an enemy and I'm like, oh, this has got to behave just like a normal Goomba, but no, it just does something entirely differently. That's awesome. There's just, same thing with the courses, there's so much creativity. And then shops are also awesome. So you collect all these different regional coins and stuff like that. They're similar to like the Mario Odyssey ones because they're purple. So it actually gives a reason to be collecting these coins instead of just... It's the same thing with Mario Odyssey. You went out of your way to collect them because you could spend them on stuff, and it's the same here. You can actually buy Wonder Seeds, you can buy those little standees, and new badges. That's awesome. Also, just the Wonder effect in stages is fantastic. I probably need to double back and go play through the stages where I played it with the Wonder and just do it without, just to see what it's like. So while you're going through a stage, there's two options to gain a Wonder Seed. One at the very ending, and then one that you can find somewhere in the course, which will dramatically change the stage in some way. And if you don't find it, you'll just play through that course normally. So almost in every course, there's like two options to reach the ending. That's so much fun. I want to go through that again. Okay, now unfortunately it's time to go through the negatives. There's not that many, don't worry, but I do have some issues with this game. And the first one is there's not enough boss battles. Like, there's next to none. There's minor spoilers again. Like, on the airships, you fight like the conveyor belt at the end. You see a airship pretty early on in the game, so it's not super big spoilers. And then like you step on it once, there's no big boss battle, and then you fight Bowser Jr. like 2-3 times, I think it is. I'm on like the 5th world, I'm pretty sure, and it's just like, where's all the different boss battles and stuff like that? Maybe I'm comparing it too much to 3D World. 3D World had so many different bosses, and they were all so much fun. Granted, that's a 3D game. I just feel like boss battles are lacking. Also, there's not enough power-ups. So I understand badges are kind of taking the place of power-ups a little bit. So for new ones, we got the elephant. Everybody knows the elephant by now. And the drill and the bubble. But the only power-ups that I've got is like those three. and then you get the fire flower and then the star power up, which is just, you can't find it normally as a regular power up or hold onto it in like the little balloon. That's just something you come across through the course. So just comparing to other 2D Marios, it's a little bit disappointing. Where's like the Tanuki suit, you know, the tiny mushroom, the ice flower. The ice flower is personally my favorite. Propeller mushroom, stuff like that. So more power-ups would be nice. I don't know if there's more still for me to encounter, but we'll see. And then this is my last thing. This is a super unpopular opinion. I don't like the talking flower. It really got on my nerves. I had to turn it off after the few courses, so I can understand why people like it, but just not my thing. But that's it. That's honestly it as far as the complaints go. I can't recommend this game enough, especially if you're a fan of 2D Mario, you'll like this game. Definitely buy it. Much better than, I know it's popular to hate on like New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. U. I thought those were pretty fun games, but they're simple. This one is definitely a lot more complex, so definitely pick it up. That's it for now. AJ out. Maybe I'll make a full review when I finish the game. Okay, bye.